Hi, I'm Nathan Najib, the Managing Director and founder of Najib Real Estate. I've been in the business of real estate for about 17 years or so. Today, one of our subscribers, Thomas, sent us an email and asked a question. The question Thomas asked us was about an investment property he's looking to purchase, and the question is, hi Nathan, I'm one of your YouTube subscribers just seeking some advice on an investment property I'm looking at. This is a new build in Yardhurst through Golden Homes for $1,099,500. Rental guarantee $1,150 per week for 2 years. There's 2 units, adjoining units. One of them has got 4 bedrooms, the other one's got 2 bathrooms, total of 6 bedrooms on 588 square meter section and 226 square meter build size. We'll be happy to hear your thoughts, he says. If more information is required, happy to send them. Looking forward to hearing from you. So I've asked Thomas to send me the floor plan. I'll study the floor plan, obviously as he requested. And I'll briefly caught up with Thomas as well, actually, to give him my advice. So my thoughts is, now I'm just going to go into what my thoughts are. The property he's looking to buy, or I've got some other option as well for you. Stick till the end so I can give you, so you know what other options may be available as well. What is the best option? Thomas's option was the 2 units, adjoining units. It's a 4 bedrooms, 2 bathroom, and the other one, adjoining one, is 2 bedroom and 1 bathroom. Total 6 bedroom on 588 square meter land. So the land size is 588 square meters, not big, but 588 square meters, and its house size is 226 square meters. And its rental income is guaranteed for the next 2 years at $1,150, and I calculated that the rental income, it comes up to $59,800 for $1,099,500 investment. The per annum income is $59,800. That gives you a yield, a gross yield of 5.44, or a net yield. I've explained that to our video that we did last week, which we want to put a link here for you to have a look at. I explained in there what's the difference between gross yield and a net yield. The net yield here is 4.42, and I've also discussed about the rule of 72 in our last video, so you watch that. The rule of 72 for this property is in 13 years and 2 months, the value of this property would double. That is Thomas's property potential he was looking at, and this is an alternative investment that I have. And I've got here, we've got 2 properties, older houses, 1970s, 1980s, on 4 section. And so the first option is 873 Feeder Road or 42 McLean's Road. These are just properties I just pulled out, and I thought they'll be good investments. And you pay around $450 for that, for either of those properties. And if you get either of those properties, so you get around $450 rent per week. So if you times that by 52, it give you $23,490. The gross yield, if you calculate the gross yield like I have, it's 5.22%, and net yield for that property down Feeder Road or McLean would be at 2.73. And if you apply the rule of 72 to this, it would, in 13.8 years, you would double your money. And then the second property, number 12 Chalkball Street, it's an Upper Rickton, quite a nice area. For you probably own it for around $700,000. It will rent up for probably around $700 per week. That, if you times that by 52, it gives you $36,400, and the gross yield for that is 5.2%. The net yield is 3.6%. And if you apply again rule of 72 to this one, which I do for every investment that I'm looking at, it will double in 13.8 years. And the rule of 702, the cheaper you get the property for, and the higher the yield, the quicker you double your money. And the rule of the game is when you're investing, you want to make sure you want to double it as soon as you possibly can. Now, if you add those two properties, it will cost you, so both those properties, if you pay 450 and you paid 700,000 for those two properties, it will give you, it costs you 1,150,000, right? The total income for those two properties is 59,890. The gross yield, if you invested 1,150,000, it will be 5.23%. And so the gross yield here is 5.23 if you bought this property, the two homes that I'm suggesting, and if you bought the brand new house would be 5.44. So the gross yield, because you're paying slightly more, it's about $60,000 more, the gross yield is slightly higher if you bought the newer house. Now, here are my thoughts. What I would do if I was you looking to invest in property. I've already had a wee discussion with Thomas already, but here's what I would do. First thing is first, like at the moment, because the interest rate is so high at 6.5%, I know you can fix for 3% for 5.99, but even at 5.99, if my yield was only 5.44%, the gross yield, then why would I want to invest? Why would I put my money? Why would I put my money where I don't get return on my investment, right? So at the moment, where the market is at and the interest rate is so high, I wouldn't buy. But if I were to buy, I would buy two properties at 450 and 700,000, rather than having one investment for over $1 million, because the investment, I'd rather have a smaller investment, maximum investment in my rentals. I don't want to go over 700,000 for it. Now, there's two reasons behind that. Number one is I've got money tied up if I need quick cash, right? And then number two is also if you get the tenant's property, is a lot easier to rent a property that is a smaller investment, like 450. Like I can rent McLean in no time. I can rent Chalkboard in no time. Where this one here, while it's got a 2 years fixed return, that's not my idea of investment. Now, also, if you need to liquidate, it's easier to liquidate one of these smaller properties rather than a big property. So that's another reason why I would invest in two properties, a 450 and 700,000. And then also the capital growth, I suggest, rather than buying in a new area, the capital growth in an older area, more established area, you usually get better capital growth. Like for example, if I bought, let's say McLean Street is in Linwood, it's not going to have a huge capital growth, but I bet will have more capital growth than buying in a more new subdivision where people can just build a brand new house just down the road exactly to yours, a lot cheaper, because now all of a sudden 2 years later the building materials, everything is a lot cheaper to buy, right? And then also is, if you look at number 12, Chalkboard, which is in Upper Rickton, it's in a brilliant area. So that you're going to get a lot more capital growth than a new area. These are my thoughts, and that's why I would invest in two smaller houses, two more in an established area, two properties, 450 to 700,000 max. I wouldn't invest any more than that. So these are my thoughts, and for me, this is not. I sell older houses, we sell newer houses, we sell all sorts of houses. There's nothing in it for us what you buy. What you buy is totally your choice. These are just my thoughts. You take it or leave it, it's totally up to you. This is just unbiased thoughts, and that's just from experience, and there's nothing in it for me. I hope this has helped you. Subscribe to our channel and go back and watch our past videos about market prediction, about investing in properties, we cover everything. Thank you very much for your watching, and subscribe below. Thank you and have a great day.